Workshop was fabulous. It was absolutely the best value, the best money I've spent in over 3 decades in this business. I would highly recommend to everybody, if you have an opportunity to work with Dave and his entire crew, it is worth the time and the money and the pleasure.
What was your most favorite thing?
Meeting everybody, yeah. Feeling welcome, the help, everybody worked together.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I think it was a wonderful experience from start to finish. It was very packed, but there was a lot of information that needed to be covered. So we stayed busy, but it was well worth it.
What was your most favorite thing?
My most favorite thing was building the trip website and then the landing pages. That was like my big goal. I could publish if I wanted to, but I want to go home and tweak a few things. And now I know the processes and to do the automation and the task lists and all that stuff. So I will work on that when I get home. But I would recommend it to anybody. It's worth the investment of not only your money, but your time. And Dave is he's easy to be with, and he's just a fun person to be with. It's great. And Erica, I'm not going to forget Erica and Chris because they were fantastic.
Oh, this workshop is absolutely fantastic. So many different learning opportunities and different programs. It definitely was very hands-on, so when you left the workshop, you were prepared to go out and work your groups and your clientele.
Was it worth your time and investment?
Absolutely, 100%. So if somebody walked away here without learning anything, I'd be highly concerned because the hands-on experience and the amount of time that Dave, Erica, and Chris put into the program definitely showed their enthusiasm, and just their knowledge in general was worth every single minute of being here.
I thought it was great. I think that it's very busy and you need to do your homework beforehand, but if you pay attention and you can keep up and you actually listen to what they're saying, it's worth every penny. I think that hopefully I won't need to do it next year, but I would be open to. That's how good it is.
Would you recommend it to other people, to other travel agents?
If you're wanting to book groups and you're concerned about your processes and how to be able to actually take care of your clients and keep everything organized, I would say that this was invaluable. We've been doing this for close to 10 years and we haven't had any trainings like this anywhere.
What was your most favorite thing about this workshop trip?
Seeing how all the different processes come together, like the websites and how you can link those websites we didn't know that we could make, and then the task lists and the processes and how it all interacts with Travel Joy is probably my favorite part, because it was things that we knew could be done but had never done it before, and just having those light bulb moments where everything clicked.
I thought the workshop was great. I didn't know how much I would get out of it, but at the end of this week, I think that this has been fabulous. I feel like I can move my business forward, and I've got actionable steps. Not only do I have my website done, but when I get home, I'm going to make sales as a result of this workshop.
So that's definitely worth the time and investment.
Oh, 100%. And I would probably do it again just to see what they do for the 101 levels to help us get to the next level.
And what was your most favorite thing about this trip, this workshop trip?
I would say probably the opportunity to see the processes of the people that are already successful and how they do it, because that's why I'm here. I want to know what the processes are and how I can do it.
I had an amazing time at the workshop. I particularly liked the Canva website part of it. I'm not used to doing websites in Canva. I usually do them in Travelify, so that was something new to learn. Also learning about putting your groups inside of Travel Joy, even though they haven't booked in yet, to just keep a running trail of who's clicking on your ads from Facebook. What I liked about it was meeting other travel advisors that are on different paths, have been in the business for 6 months up to many, many years, 30 plus. So just learning from them, gleaning for them as well. It was worth my time and investment, and I've already told some colleagues of mine to try to come out to the next one.
It was the hardest thing I have done in years, as far as, one, I don't wake up early, so getting up at 7 a.m. was hard, but it's also, I learned more than this than I ever have at any OTNU or any conference or any other thing, so it's definitely helpful.
What was your most favorite thing during this whole trip? Workshop trip?
Breakfast. No, I did like the breakfast. No, being able to create a website and a landing page. I never thought I would be able to do that, and I think that's what held me back a lot of the time from not increasing my business, was the fact that I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. So instead of trying and failing, I just didn't even try.
And do you think this whole thing is worth your time and investment?
100%. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Oh, it was amazing. It's way over what delivered, and I didn't expect to hear so much, but I walked away with just actionable things. 3/4 of it done, and we're going to finish it all up. So it was one of a kind, really did.
What is your most favorite thing about this workshop trip?
Hands-on experiences and being able to do it, not just learn it. The doing part was the most important, because we all go, and then once we walk out from here, we're so busy. But getting things accomplished was huge for me.
And do you think all of this is worth the time and investment in the near future?
Definitely, definitely. Yeah. Highly recommended to anybody who's even on the fence or even just thinking about it. Must do workshop.
I think it's been phenomenal. It's one of those things where everything just came together. Not only have we learned from the folks that were in charge. Don't tell Dave I said he was in charge, because that'll make his head even bigger. But from all of our peers, everybody was great about working together, adding their own spin on things, being happy to assist when we got stuck or stumped or couldn't get online or whatever. There were always workarounds, and it's been phenomenal.
What was your most favorite thing about this whole workshop trip?
Actually seeing all the pieces come together. I love the process. The workflows, that's one of the things that I have wanted for some time, and actually getting to have hands-on training to teach me how to do all of those things, including some of the templates. I'm working for more templates as we speak, as a matter of fact, but having access to all those, I think, has really taken it, or will take it to the next level.
So the workshop was all about getting yourself set up with website, emails, the whole procedure to truly make marketing your groups as seamless, professional, and just dialed in as possible. It's been a game changer.
What was your most favorite thing about this whole thing?
You guys, like literally every single person, whether it was part of River Cruise King or the people who were here, I've laughed so much and learned so much, and it's been amazing.
Is it worth do you think this whole is worth your time and investment?
100%. It's because I came into this not knowing how to get where I wanted to go, and now I'm on my way. It's not done yet, but I'm on my way, and there's a roadmap, and the resources, and Erica went above and beyond with what she put together for this group. So kudos, Dave, Erica, Chris. You guys were really patient, kind, and opening to everybody, so thank you.
It was the best investment in my business. It was phenomenal. I would definitely recommend it.
What was your most favorite thing?
I think the workbook. Erica did an 80-page workbook. Amazing. Yeah, yep.
All right. Would you recommend this to other travel agents?
Oh yes, for sure. Yeah. But it was great having bouncing everything off all the other advisors too, and then of course Dave giving all his tips. The staff and the food were wonderful. Everything about it was great. Meeting all the advisors, it was perfect.
I found it to be very informative. I learned a lot. It was a lot of work, but then we were told that it was going to be a lot of work. A lot of things I'm familiar with, but it helped to bring me to a different level. So now I'm ready to go back and do all the things that I wasn't doing and implement all the things that I learned today.
Don't you dare to skip. And what's your favorite thing about it? All this workshop trip.
What's my favorite thing? Mine is just getting out, talking to different people, experiencing being in Europe, being on a river cruise, looking at the sites. I love the architecture here, taking pictures, and meeting new people.
Is it worth your time and investment?
Oh yes, it was. It was definitely that. But then I knew that because it was going to be with Dave, so then I definitely knew that. I wouldn't trust this to anybody. with my money that I work hard for.
It was great. Dave, Erica, Chris, they went out of their way. It was 3 times what we paid for it, got a lot of value out of it. Even if you just learned one little thing, it was worth the cost of the trip. So I learned a ton. I'm like overwhelmed with everything that I learned, but I think it's really going to help my business, so I'm happy.
What's your most favorite thing in the last few days?
Oh, wow. I think it was not only the class, but getting to meet all the other agents as well and how they did their business and learning from them and getting tips from them as well. So I think that was a big positive.
I think that the workshop was amazing. I learned so much that I needed to implement for my business because I've only been in the travel business for like a year and a half. So I was all confused about workflows and how to get groups going because I want to do groups because I own 2 businesses and I need groups for my other business. So this was a great way to introduce me to groups and see how other agents do it and really connect with other agents all over the globe because we even have Australian agents here.
What's your most favorite thing during these last few days?
The fact that Erica, Chris, and Dave really took time to work with us one-on-one and answer any of our questions and share all of their expertise, even though they didn't have to. They were really great about sharing things with us.
I'm glad I encouraged Dave, or some of us encouraged Dave to do this a couple of years ago. And I think he executed this really well with Erica. A lot of information in a few days. We have a lot of work to do when we get home. A lot of work to do, but it was good. Because I know if I don't do what he has taught me to do, he'll be on my back about it. So I'm kind of encouraged.
What was your most favorite thing about the workshop? The whole trip?
I think really seeing Dave and Erica and Chris in action and getting their knowledge. I mean, you know, like Erica's imparted some of her knowledge to us before, but to see it all in a cohesive package was really good.
Fantastic. Is it worth your time and investment?
Oh, absolutely. Well, we'll see what the ROI is, but absolutely. Even if I don't book a group, it was obviously worth my time because I'm going to be better because of it.
I think the most valuable thing of the workshop was actually getting the work done and not just kind of going over what you could do, but sitting down and having that extra time to really copy the whole flow and ability to get the templates and everything out of the way. Yeah, my favorite thing, again, apart from meeting everybody, the networking and experience, which is a whole extra added value, is really getting a lot of the main work done, like the website and all of the information for future guests.
It was 5 days of groups boot camp. Just a lot of processes and techniques, and I do a lot of groups already. I have 5 groups next year. But I know that I'm not using all of the tools to their maximum potential. So I thought it'd be a good idea to come and get a little fire lit under my butt.
What's your most favorite thing about this whole 5-day workshop?
Honestly, for me, when I do these workshops, my favorite thing is the collegiality and support from all the other agents that are doing it together with you.
Do you think it is worth your time and investment?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was worth the time and investment, and it was hard work. I mean, it was very productive, and I'm tired in a good way.
I think the workshop was amazing, and the 5 intense learning days that we had, it would take me a year to comprehend everything that we did. I think the way that they presented it and what we went through, it will really help our business. I really recommend it completely.
Do you think this is worth your time and investment?
Absolutely, absolutely. And it was very nice to see the river.
Excellent, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great, wonderful.
So, well, it was fabulous. We had Dave, Erica, and Chris teaching us how to build groups, and they taught us how to promote those groups. So we would select an itinerary that interests us, and then they taught us from beginning to end on how to build like brochures and Canva, and also how to email market and Facebook marketing. So it was fabulous.
What was your most favorite thing these last 5 days?
I mean, probably just Dave. No, they all have great personalities, and I think by the end of it we felt like a family, and now we all have each other to support each other as we go home and put all these tasks that they've given us to use, and we have, access to them, so just, they make you feel really welcome and very comfortable.
You think you'd recommend it to other people?
Absolutely. I think every TA should sign up for this course. So.